Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube video. As you can see by the title, I got a new piercing. I think by now y'all kind of realized that I personally love piercings and body art. There are people who like drinking, there are people who like smoking, and there are people who like both. And they're fucking insane. There's also people that like tattoos, there are people that like piercings, and there are people like me who like both. And I'm fucking insane. Anyways, so today we will talk about my dermal piercing. Let's see. I did my piercing on Friday and it wasn't something that I planned to get. For example, for my VCH piercing, I knew that I was gonna get that. But with those dimple piercings, it was never a priority to get them, you know? But it was really just my sister's birthday. By the way, my sister's birthday is on the same day as Donald Trump. And I will be dissing her all my freaking life for that sugar. I actually wanted to do my nipple piercings, but I was just, I don't know, I'm just not feeling ready to get them done, to be honest. And I'm the type of person who doesn't rush stuff, you know. I don't do stuff just for the sake of doing stuff, you know? If I don't feel comfortable doing it, I won't do it. It's that simple. So yeah, I think like that's the first piercing that I actually had to discuss with people, like my mom. To be honest, I don't even have to ask my mom for permission, but you know, she's my mom. She's African, so. And I don't know, but African parents, they just feel like they have a say-so. And they just feel entitled to give their opinion. I don't know. It's a weird cultural thing. So I told her about that and she wasn't happy about it. She was like, "Por que você quer furar teu corpo?" Which means, why do you want to put holes in your body, you know? And I explained to her that that was something that I wanted to do. She wasn't happy about it, but at the same time, she kind of agreed, you know? So I grabbed my sister. I went to the piercing studio. So I got to sit down with the piercer and I asked him a couple of questions. Even though I already did my research about the dermal back piercing, I wanted to hear it from him. You know, I wanted to check in if the answer that I found out is the same as he was going to give me, and just to make sure that he knows what he's doing, what he's talking about, and stuff, yo. So I asked him how long it will take to heal that piercing. I asked him. I asked him if it's going to hurt, because dermal piercings, there are more a body modification rather than a piercing, because it's semi-permanent. I will get to that later and explain to you why, but like, let's just retract a little bit and get back to what I was saying. I also asked him to show me how it was going to look like on me. So I had to turn around. He marked the places where the piercings were going to be. I looked in the mirror and I liked it. So I laid down. He did his work. He disinfected my whole area, my whole lower back area. Then he marked the places where the piercings was going to be again. And he did the first piercing, which was on the right side. Ooh, if I tell you that you hurt me, oh. Oh, Lord have mercy. So what had happened was he had a pen and he basically goes in with the pen and takes out skin, you know? So you have a hole. Okay, that looked kind of weird. Anyway, so you have a hole. And then he goes in with the jewelry. The jewelry is not like just like that. It's not like straight jewelry or like a barbell or something like that. It's like it goes down a little bit and then straight. It's like L. I don't know. And there are also like rounded jewelries and stuff, but mine was like an L. So basically, he went in with the piercing and then he pushed it into my skin. And if I tell you, taking out the skin didn't hurt. It really, truly didn't hurt. But when he pushed the piercing in, oh Lord have mercy, I was screaming like a bitch. I was screaming like a whole. I'm not kidding you, y'all. It hurts me so much. One fact about me, whenever I get my piercing done, I like to put on my headphones and listen to a song that I really, really enjoy. So I kind of get distracted, you know? And the thing was, when he put the piercing in and he pushed it in, he had to put on the top, which was the actual jewelry stone. So as he was doing that, the song that I was here to ended and another song started that I didn't really enjoy. So I was very annoyed. So while he was doing whatever he was doing, I guess he was just closing it and stuff, he pushed again. And that just fucked me up like crazy. I was sweating. I was literally sweating. I was, ooh, that was so traumatic, okay? He told me that now we are done with the first dermal piercing. So I asked him if I could stand up and look at it because, you know, let me just see, okay? I stood up and I looked at it and I liked it. Maybe I can show you. Ew. Yeah, I like that one. It was super, super cute. And then, I don't know, I was so in euphoria and I felt so good. I was like, ew. Then I sat down again and he was like, do you want to take a break? I was like, yeah, let's take a break. And he was like, are you serious? Don't you want to just get it over with? Or do you want to just go home with one dermal piercing? I was like, no, hell the fuck no, let's do it. And so I laid down again and I put in the music. And I started the music when he pinched me. So I started the music, he took up my skin and the same thing as before, but this time it hurt so bad. It was worse than the first one. And I just literally wanted to die there and then. It wasn't like really when he took out the skin, just really when he pushed the jewelry in, it was just really painful on some real shit. So, but we got it over with and I got the second one done. You know, it's over here. Can you see? Ew. So when he had both piercings done, I looked in the mirror and I noticed that it wasn't very symmetric. But I thought that it wasn't looking very symmetric because I was looking at it from a different angle. Maybe if I just stood straight, you know, it probably would look more symmetric. That's what I thought. So I didn't say anything. I didn't bother. He asked me if he could take a picture of it. I said, of course, yeah, you know. So he took a picture of it probably for his portfolio. And then we went back to the entrance where I had to pay for the piercing. He gave me a different price as actually noticed on the website, which was super weird. So I told him that's not what's written on the website. He told me that those prices are only when you let yourself get pierced by an intern. And I told them that I told the woman in the receptions that I was okay with that because at the end of the day, interns are supervised and there are actually piercers that just need people to pierce for their portfolio and for experience and so on and so on. And then he talked to the woman in the reception and she told him that that's actually what I wanted to do and that he should like give me the rightful price. So I paid for it and then he tried to sell me. Oh my god, let me look for that shit. He sold me that spray. That was so let me tell you. He's a good salesman. And then he also asked me if I wanted to buy some Band-Aid and I told him, okay, you know what, I have that at home. I don't need that. And he told me that those Band-Aids are extra large and they're round, that you need that for your piercing so it keeps where it should be, da 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 da. And I was like, you know what, I don't need that. I paid for the piercing and the spray and I got back home. I literally couldn't walk to the bus station. It was just so fucking painful. It's just crazy. Till this day, it's still hurting. You know, the thing is, nobody walks just very stiff without, you know, moving their lower back. It just doesn't exist. So so walking was just very painful for me because it just stretches my lower back skin, and it's just ew, just no. And sometimes when I'm standing, I can feel the piercing. Like the right side doesn't hurt that much, but the left side is just, it's very painful. I'm not too concerned about the pain, you know. I knew what I was getting myself into. But what I'm not happy with is that it's totally not symmetric. It's just, I I just I'm just not happy with the piercing. I'm just totally not happy with the piercing because I'm so fucking OCD. I just need everything to be perfect. I already had a problem with my VCH piercing because it wasn't like I expected it to be. But the thing though is, I kind of think it's my fault because I didn't ask him how he was going to pierce it and how it's going to look like on my body. But with that piercing, I asked him. A little difference, like if it's just a little bit different, like I don't mind that. But if it's visible unsymmetric, it's a dermal piercing, so it's semi-permanent. Getting it done was so painful, and I just don't feel like removing it and getting it done again. It's just a lot for me at the moment. And you know, maybe it's just my negativity speaking, and tomorrow the world will just look a little bit more different. But for now, I'm not very satisfied. I like the piercing, you know. I like lower back dermal piercings, but I don't like how unsymmetric mine was done, you know. I think it looks cute on me, but it's just very unsymmetric. Other than that, I was pretty happy with the service of the piercer. He's a very nice dude, and yeah, he was very patient with me. He didn't laugh when I was screaming, and all in all, he answered all my questions. I will see what I will do about it, if I could do something about it, if, you know, I'm getting it removed and redone, I don't know. But I will keep y'all up to date. If y'all like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on social media to connect with me. What's up? I'm sending you much love, peace, and abundance, and I wish you a blessed day. Bye.
Baby, you can bet that little mama, she my flavor. She can drink it straight with no chaser. We can FaceTime a little later. Ass so fat, I said a prayer. Little mama, don't you know? Your ex should've never let you go. Oh, you my flavor. She can drink it straight with no chaser.